Yo, what's up, yo? Can you hear me? Fernando, can you hear me? That's what's up. Where you from? How's life? Oh, what's up, Park City? Yo, Park City, have you been to one of these lives before? What part of Texas? Oh, that's what's up. Did you change your name? What was your name then? Oh, that's what's up. Like Dallas, or like Fort Worth, or like outside of Dallas, like in the city? Nah, I never. The furthest south I've been outside of Florida is Virginia. Oh, my bad, Missouri. But nah, I never been to Texas though. Where you Park City, where you from? Are you from the city? Nah, but what I recommend is Anchorage, Alaska. Are you coming are you coming to New York? What's making you ask? Nah, life's good, dog. I'm blessed, working to become better, chasing dreams, motivating others, taking it one step at a time. Yo, Fernando, how did you find me? Was it through Shorts or through IG? Oh, yo, Park City. To me, the best steakhouse is called 212 Steakhouse, and it's like far and above better than all the others. The macaroni's mad cheesy. The steak is just the steak is like nice and like savory and juicy. It's like fire. Who? All bark, no lungs. What's up, dog? What did you say? Laugh out loud. You're what? Laugh out loud. You're laugh out loud. What? Yeah, yeah. Park City 212 Steakhouse. Yeah. So how's everyone doing? How's life? Is anyone? I hope no one's not stressed out, chilling. Is the job good? Are you content in life? Like, how's everyone feeling? Or what would you like to talk about? What would you guys like to hear? Wisdom on, messages on, or anything you want to talk about? Is my mic? All bark, no lungs. Are you still in here? Oh, the streamer life and starting streams, like getting it off the ground, is probably is like harder than other forms of content because you got to rely on people keep like coming into the chat, and you got to build it up from scratch. Where like content, you can just post and like turn your phone off. But I'll get this going. I don't know why I can't see all the messages. Yeah, dog. Of course I'm real. Yeah, man. You still gonna be streaming every day at 9? Yeah. Just ended a relationship for 15 years. Been focused on becoming better. Any advice on what to do when I'm not at the gym, working or doing something? So honestly, dog, like I think whenever you're in that grind mode, in that season of isolation, you should be worried about three things: your physical health, which you seem you got down, which is being in the gym; improving yourself mentally; improving yourself spiritually. Mentally, dog, get one book or get. I mean, mentally doesn't have to be reading, but you can read, you can write, you can take in self improvement content, whether it's on YouTube. Just make sure it's not toxic self improvement. I'm talking like healthy self improvement content that teaches you how to think, how to be sharp, you know, how to be clear, how to move with confidence. Consume that kind of stuff, the healthy version, not the toxic version. Um, and then spiritually, I don't know if you're a Christian or if you're a Muslim or whatever it is you are, but spiritually, like really connect with yourself. Journal, write, take notes, find out who you are as a person. So when you're not in the gym, you should be building the other two elements of those three things. Take care of your mental and take care of your spiritual. Um, I remember there was a point in time where my algorithm was nothing but self-improvement content. And that really changed my life in terms of how I think, the way I see things, and just consuming that constant wisdom. It just made my mind sharper. So I hope that answered you, Fernando. Who 15 years, were you married? Like, was it a divorce or you guys just broke up? And yeah, Park City, I'm going to be streaming every day at 9 starting today, tomorrow. I was off schedule for a little bit, but if I wanna be able to scale this thing, I gotta be here at 9 every day. That's the only way it works. Yeah. Oh, so you guys are married but separated? One of those situations? That's tough. 15 years. 15 years is tough. How are you dealing with that? How's your mind? Where's your mind at? How you feeling? Any breakup's tough, but damn, 15 years is like that's almost a quarter of your life with this person. I feel like what you do after you come out of a long relationship says a lot about you. So however you're feeling now, use that to build as you go into the next chapter of your life. Unless you guys resolve your issues, but damn, bro. I hear you. So yeah, pray every day. Like pray every single day. I think if you pray in the morning and you pray at night and you really pour your heart out to God, like I think it works wonders. I think a lot of people skip praying, and then they wonder why a lot of the things they want in life aren't happening. Not that God's a genie, but talk to him, pray, build yourself spiritually, mentally, and watch it. I mean, watch how everything flips. What's up, product for peso? What's up, dog? How you doing, bro? Product for peso. But yeah, yo, how's everyone else feeling? How's everyone else's state of mind? How you feeling? How's life? Are you happy? Are you content? Anything is there anything you want to hear wisdom on? How's everyone feeling? Love my own SJ19. What's up? How you doing? What's your name? Because I don't think your username's your name. What's your name? Love my own SJ910. But yeah, how's everyone else? Dimitri, I enjoy your shorts. I look after them. I look out for them after a long day of work. Lots of great wisdom. Uh, man, that's what's up. That's what I'm hoping for. I feel like the internet has become a lot of a lot of negativity and poison, a lot of toxic stuff. So my goal was simply just to spread positivity in a unique way, in a warm and encouraging way. So I'm glad that that's been the case for you. Okay, Stephanie, that's what's up. Where are you from? Um, but yeah, MK got yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, Jacksonville, that's what's up. There's a big there's a big murder trial going on in Jacksonville right now for a popular rapper, Fulio. Oh, you're from Duval, like You're from Duval, so you're from Jacksonville, Jacksonville. Yo, Dimitri, decent question though. Was it easy to cut off people who no longer serve you? Are you asking me, is it easy or was it easy? Is it easy to cut off people who no longer serve you or was it easy? I'm not gonna lie, dog. Yo, you get to a certain point in life where you really want to make it. Like, you really want to make it. Like, you get to a certain age where it's like, either I really chase my dreams or I keep doing a bunch of nonsense. And as you get into that mindset, and as you follow that mindset and you start to become better and better, you start to realize that there's just like a lot of nonsense around you, whether it's fake friends, friends who don't line up with your ambitions, people you can't trust, people who don't support you. And then what you notice is like, you don't really need to cut people off. It kind of just happens naturally. There will be times where you have to cut people off. And no, it's not always easy. But I think sometimes when your desire to like win in life and become better grows, you just start to cut off the nonsense naturally. You start to realize like real people is a rare thing. True friends is a rare thing. Yeah, the more you improve yourself, the more you recognize these things, and then it becomes easier to remove the weeds and the nonsense around you. And when I say like true friends, real friends, I mean people who don't gossip about you behind your back, people you can trust, people you can go to, and people who want to see you win in life, who just encourage you. These kind of things are rare. So when you start to realize that, um you start to cut people off. Are you in that situation right now, God's prophet? What made you ask that? Now I know, Stephanie, I know it's old, but we're in the middle of the trial right now, like this week. Or was it last week? Like they're going like th- yeah, we're in the middle of the trial. Oh, Providence, Rhode Island. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean? I think sometimes people make the idea, I feel like sometimes people romanticize the idea of cutting people off. And that's not really what it's about. Um, it's just about your self improvement, finding your calling and your journey in life. And as you chase that and as you become better, you humbly start to remove people in your life who no longer align with that vision. It's not about, yo, let me cut so and so off. I'm better than this person or that person. I'm cutting everybody off. It's like taking a humble approach, you know, uh, you know, following your path, following whatever it is that gets you going in your soul. And then as you follow that journey, you start to remove people who don't align, you know? Yeah, dog. Pizza. Easy. That's pizza. Mr. TND 6759. Any advice on how to any advice on how to stay composed through negativity? What kind of negativity? There's so many kinds of negativity. You'd have to be specific. What kind of negativity are you dealing with? Are there people bringing you down? Are there people discouraging you? Um, what kind of negativity are you dealing with? Your own negative thoughts? You got to be specific. MK got pizza by far. Pizza is my favorite food. It's not even close. Pepperoni pizza. I love pizza, y'all. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's nothing there's nothing good there to watch. But you're from Jacksonville, so I thought I'd bring it up. 'Cause. 'Up. 'Cause. 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 ' Yeah, God, yo, God's prophet. The only thing I would say to you is, that's good that you're reevaluating. Um, just just make sure you're reevaluating yourself as well. I feel like when people, when people talk about cutting people off, and when they talk about wisdom, and when they talk about all this self improvement, it's easy to just talk about everybody else and, I'm going to cut so and so off, or this person is not showing enough love. But in that process, I feel like people don't talk about self reflecting on themselves as well. Like, what is it about me others might find wrong? What am I doing that's slightly off? Um, but keep reevaluating your circle, like you said, God's prophet. But in that process, make sure you're acting the way you should be too. The love you expect from others, make sure you're showing it. Um, if you expect others to carry themselves a certain way, make sure you're doing that to a T. Um, just be a solid dude. If you go on the internet, it's just full of like quotes and wisdom of blaming other people. Um, but we all got to hold ourselves accountable to some extent. The best pizza is in like, um, it's New York City. Like in the city, New York City. It's not close either. There's this place called Joe's Pizza. That's my favorite pizza spot in New York. Right by Times Square, Midtown Manhattan. Yeah, solitude's the best, but not forever. I think solitude's the best just for a period of time. I don't think we were designed as humans to be isolated and alone. Solitude is good for 3 months, 6 months, even a year while you lock down, focus, get your life together. And then what happens is when you come out of that period of solitude, you start attracting. And then you start attracting the right people, you start attracting what aligns for you. That's what solitude really is for me. Like in the perfect world, in the perfect scenario, um, you find your group of friends, you find your life partner. Um, I think solitude is just what you do until you reach that point. How's everyone else doing though? How's every Have you ever been in an era of solitude? If so, how long? Yeah, yeah. I've been in a time of solitude. Um, I probably had a 6 month period of solitude at one point in my life, and during that 6 month period of solitude, I got my workout routine down. Um, I got my career down. I locked in. I got my side hustles down. Like in those hours of alone time, I just hyper locked in. I wasn't partying. I wasn't going out. It was just me, the world, my grind, and God. Um, yeah. And then when I came out of that period, I was able to be confident in who I am as I was able to be confident in who I was as a person, um, what I stood for, and then you just start attracting. But I think a period of isolation and a period of solitude can just change people's lives. How's everyone else doing? Relationships good? Life good? Anybody here trying to take a crack at content or uploading any kind of content or anything like that? Trying anything new in life? Has anybody streamed before or anything like that? Or uploaded content or anything like that? This is my second stream. So my shorts have built my YouTube channel up pretty fast. I'm gonna start streaming every I can start talking to people in real time. I'm gonna try to build slowly from there. Yeah, I do. It depends on what you I do, Park City. Depends on what you want it for. Like what are you trying to do? Like I got a mentorship. I have a life mentorship and I have a content mentorship. Who else is in here? You can't on YouTube lives, you can't see who's like in your you can't see who's in your you can't see who's on the call. But how's everyone doing? How's your day going? How'd your week go? Where's your mind at? How you feeling? Yeah, I mean, where else would I stream? Like Twitch or something? Yeah, I only stream on YouTube. I only stream on YouTube because I'm not like I'm not trying to become a streamer per se. It's just YouTube was the easiest for me to open up the app and just go live. And I just started Fernando, so um, like I don't know how it works. Like I don't know if I'll be going to like other platforms or anything like that. You start slow, you take it one step at a time, and then if it evolves, it evolves. And YouTube's also where I have like YouTube's the one streaming platform I have momentum on. So I think it makes more it made the most sense. The negativity I have is dealing with others. I have the tendency to lash out at people. It feels like other people think I'm soft for being quiet and distant. I appreciate the content, by the way. So, Mr. T, so Mr. TND, like my harsh advice, but all out of love to you would be, if you reread your message multiple times, you say in there, you lash out at people because of what other people think, or they'll feel like this or they'll feel like that. I think that's your problem right there. Who cares what they think? And if you care what they think that much, that it's bringing you out of your element like that, then remove them from your life. Like, who cares what being soft or being distant? Who cares? As long as you're improving yourself and you're becoming the best version of yourself, none of that would matter. You shouldn't be around people who them thinking you're soft makes you act like that. Like, when you glow up in life, when you start to get money, when you start to become someone of importance, you'll look back and realize how silly these things are. And you'll realize that reacting to people who trigger you like that is a weakness in yourself that you got to try to tackle. Um, because who cares what they think? They think you're soft for being quiet. um who cares? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Strengthen your mind so much that opinions like these don't have you acting out of character. If you're not soft, you're not soft. Like, that's not something you should have to prove to anybody. And if people are testing that, remove yourself, you know? Is this in school? Like, what is, like, where is this at? Right, Park City, preach. Man, like Mr. TND, like, man, yo, just hyper focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you know? Become better, get your money up, take care of yourself physically, become obsessed with that, and then you realize how meaningless these opinions you're talking about are. Oh, somebody said, how do I like streaming so far? It's tough. Like, it's tough in that like, in a way, you have to be entertaining. You got to stay on and commit yourself throughout the whole live. Whereas, like, with IG or TikTok or even shorts, like, you can just post and put your phone away. So streaming, it feels like it's a whole different animal. Like, eventually, I'm gonna have to figure out a format. Um, were you ever at a point in your life where you sought out validation from others? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like, I grew up the crazy class clown type of kid, like getting kicked out from school to school, trying to make people laugh. And like, that kind of behavior is a form of validation because you want to make people laugh and you want to fit in. And then all of a sudden, like, the wisdom started to hit me, like, when you seek validation from others that much, you're doing it at your own detriment. You're not finding your own journey because you're worried too much about other people, outside noises. You're worried about everything other than yourself. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like most humans at some point have sought out validation, whether it's from their parents, other people. And the wiser you get, the more you realize you need to shut out the noise. So yeah, man. People put their energy into everything. What are you referring to, Andrew? What do you mean? What do you mean, Andrew? Right. Yeah, right. Not everything deserves your energy, right? I feel like 90% of your energy should go into improving yourself. Not 90, maybe like 70. The rest goes into the people you love. Um, but yeah, man, just worry about becoming a better version of yourself. Yeah, don't ever let anybody get you out of character. Yeah, don't like there's so much power in being calm and unbothered and just knowing you're not sweet, you're not soft. You really don't you shouldn't have to prove that. Like if somebody like if I see a man and he's easily triggered, that's weakness to me. You wouldn't see someone like Obama or any high person of class or money or even someone like a Jeff Bezos being easily triggered because they're so above that. That's how I think about it. They're so above that. Carry yourself with class, but like be dangerous. Know that deep down you got a little danger to you. But you don't have to prove it to anybody. Just walk with confidence in your shoulders back, work on yourself, be in and out of your job like that. But I hear you though. I know how coworkers can get. So I hear you, man. Everybody else cool. Life good with everyone else. Chilling. No issues. I hope your minds are at peace. No relationship issues. Kind people. I gotta get my numbers up. Right. The older you get, the older you get, the more you realize you're wasting time thinking worrying about what other people think. Just live. Where I'm at is 10:30. Where are you from again? Texas, right? What time is it in Texas? You're only an hour behind me, right? That's central time? Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Oh, how is life in Texas? Is it chilling? I know it's hot. A lot of Hispanics. Andrew, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't. Um, when I used to read a lot, it was for education, like law school. I read a lot of books, but honestly, I don't read a lot of books. I'm not even gonna come on here and lie. I consume a lot of wisdom though, whether it's like quotes or messages or watching something. I just consume a lot of wisdom. The one book that I did read that was my favorite was 48 Laws of Power. Right. Andrew, where are you from? Have you been on the live? Have you been on the live before? What part of Philly? What part of Philly and what high school did you go to? You grew up with me. Ah, let's see what. Nah, this is Andrew Butler. Andrew Butler. That's insane. Yo, what's up, Creator Core 28? It's uh damn Andrew, how you doing, dog? That's crazy how life comes full circle. That's tough. How you doing, dog? Living easy. How you been, dog? That's crazy. How did you find me? And how connected are you to how connected are you still to where we're from? Your Creator Core. You said you want your own personal brand? I started making money on social media. Uh, so I have a really strong career. So I wasn't like when I first started, I wasn't doing so like what I always tell people like you have a lot of people who are money hungry on social media, which it's not a bad thing, but like I think what made me successful with it is I have a solid career. So when I started doing social media, um like I was doing it literally as a hobby, and then it started just taking off like you see on IG and on TikTok. And then after that the money just came naturally. I say about it a year in, 8 months in. um and then not only that, like my content's very aesthetic. So I can put like a bag of chips or a drink in my video, and brands will recognize that and reach out to me. What's up, Daphne? Is it Daphne or Daff? Daphne, where are you from? Yo, uh, Andrew, how's life though? What you been up to? And did I come on your feed? How'd you find me? Yeah, would you say Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok for starting out? I typically do YouTube, but curious on your opinion. So look, um, like this is how it goes. TikTok's the easiest to go viral on because you can hop on a trend and you can go viral. But then the trend can die down quickly. But TikTok is the easiest to go viral on. I think Instagram is the fastest to make money on, and you can make a lot of money. Like there's coaches becoming millionaires if you're good at coaching. Um, but YouTube, the reason YouTube is fire is because the shelf life is so long. Um, like you can upload a YouTube video and like the shelf life is mad long. You can start streaming on YouTube. Like YouTube's just an official company. And out of all three platforms, YouTube's the one that pays me the most, like directly. Um, so those are the advantages. I think IG is the most like you get the most notoriety because it touches all generations of people. TikTok is more like it's like you I don't think you can really run a business on TikTok the way you can do it on Instagram. And YouTube is the one that has the longer shelf life. You can make money off shorts, long form streaming. So yeah, that's my breakdown, dog. On selling digital products for beginners. I mean, like I have mentorship where I give like how you can make a lot of money as a beginner. But what I would say if I was giving general advice, number one, you already know, be consistent. Like one of the failures of a lot of people I see is they're very inconsistent in their posting when they start out and they hope to make money. If you're gonna try to make a lot of money, if you're gonna try to make a lot of money on content as a new creator with little subscribers, you can't sacrifice your consistency, like at all. You have to post every single day. Number two, when you post and you're trying to sell a digital product, even though you might have few followers, look like someone who knows what they're doing. Look like you've been doing it for a long time. So, for example, if you're selling a gym course or a fitness course, and I go to your page and like the videos are blurry, the spelling is wrong, um, uh, the camera quality is weird, the mic is not all there. In other words, you don't look like a professional who knows how to edit and who knows what they're doing. Why would I ever buy from you? Like I always tell people, a clean video and a clean product is way more likely to sell. Why? Because it looks like you know what you're saying and you know what you're doing, even if you don't yet have the followers to match that. You know what I'm saying, Daphne? Does that make sense? That's what's up, Creator Core. Yeah. Subscribe. Yeah, not yeah. Even if you don't have that confidence, let the presentation look like you have that confidence. Oh, that's what's up, Taylor. I'm glad to hear that. Where are you from? Uh yeah. So yeah. If you're gonna start selling like, because if you're good at something, you're good at something. Like if you wanna sell gym products, you know what you're saying. Go ahead and do it. If you're gonna sell another product and you know and you believe in the product, do it. But just be confident behind the mic. Let the visuals be clean and clear, and let the delivery be crispy. What part of Delaware? Yo, Andrew, are you still active? You play football? I know you can't play football anymore, but do you hoop? You hit the gym or anything? And are you still in that area? Are you in Montgomery County, or did you move out of PA? But yeah, Taylor, that's good to hear. I'm glad the shorts help. That's the whole goal. And Creator Core, what's your you clip right now? If you start content, what do you think your niche is gonna be? What are you trying to do? That's what's up, Taylor. Damn, Andrew, you're really living the relaxed, like you're really living the relaxed, get away from the noise life. Like I don't blame you at all, dog. You're really chilling. Newcastle County, yeah, that's what's up. Newcastle County, what's the biggest city in Newcastle County? Like what town are they known? Uh, what town are they known for? Where's Wilmington and Dover at? Is that Newcastle County? Yo, Andrew, I don't know if you remember. I think the last time I saw you, um, was randomly at a Wawa, like 10 years after high school. That Wawa in it was that Wawa in Hatfield. Was it Hatfield? Yeah, that Wawa in Hatfield, across from Coles. Oh, okay, Taylor. Um, okay. Is that 40-foot road? The one next to Chick-fil-A. Oh, hold on, that's not Hatfield. That's Cobesville. My bad, Cobesville. Right? Yeah, that's Cobesville. It might be Hatfield too, though. Yeah. But how's everyone else doing? Taylor, how's life? Everything cool? Is your mind straight? Your mind's on point? Who else we got? Dover is in Kent County. Delaware isn't known for anything. It's low key and tax free. That's about it. We're in proximity to Philly, New York. Yeah, like when you go to Delaware, it's like another like when you go to Wilmington, it's like all the slang and everything is just Philly. I always view Delaware as like a Philly, and they're known for their beaches. Like, isn't Rehoboth Beach and Dewey Beach? You guys got some beaches over there too, right? Yeah, like Rehoboth, Dewey. I think there's a Louis. That's what's up, Daphne. I'm good. I'm glad. What do you do, Daphne? What do you do for work? And Taylor, you started to separate yourself to level up. I'm telling you, like before, like I feel like if you were to ask any successful person in life, I feel like every single one of them will tell you they had a period of isolation, a period of separation before things started to take off. It's just a time in life where you can get your mind right, quiet the noise, figure out what you're about, and then you just come out of that period of isolation with just like with a clear mind, and you just start attracting. Good. That's what's up. That's the peaceful life. So when you say you started to separate yourself to level up, separate yourself from who? What are you referring to? You work for a delivery company. That's what's up. What's your dream, Daphne? Where do you want to be in 10 years? What's the vision? So you want to make money online. Yeah, I know a couple people who do e-commerce and they're millionaires. Like I know this one guy, I think he sells sofa covers or something like that. Millionaire. Like mansions in Texas. Yeah, I know when the time is right. But sometimes it's like sometimes it's good to know what you want to do in 10 years so you can see the vision. So you know what you're envisioning for the next 10 years. At least you have something you're working towards. Old habits, relationships, even family if it brought anxiety and confusion. Unfortunately, many people take up a lot of time and emotion, and I've been educating myself on the fruit of the spirit. There's a saying that goes, um, make Make peace your number one priority and then organize your life around it. And I think that's so true. If it's family, habits, or anything getting in the way of your peace or your clarity of mind, remove it or at least distance yourself from it for a while. And your mind will be clear. You'll be able to just walk into your path, what's meant for you, cut out the noise, and like you said, elevate. So if relationships or old family or old friends are causing chaos, I think you're doing the right thing. Of course, I don't know the details of what you're going through, but generally, you're doing the right thing. Cut out negativity, cut out confusion, pray, talk to God, you know, keep going, like I always say. Right. People say it's never the right time, though, to just do it. 100%. Like, even in content, you know how many people that I once knew that always are like, yo, Dimitri, yo, I see you doing your thing. I've been trying to do content. Um, I'm just waiting till I get the right camera or the right this or the right that. Like, people are always pushing things down the road. Um, so Daphne, like, the sooner you can start that e-commerce thing, the better. I think you should just start. I think people in general should just start and fail and learn as they go. Like, even this streaming thing, like 2 months from now, you'll see me streaming. It'll probably be a different setup. I might have a different mic, a different background because I learn as I go. I think that's the whole process. It's supposed to be bad in the beginning, cringe, not well done, and then as you go, you get better and better and better. As long as you dedicate yourself to the consistency. That's fire, Taylor. Yup. I was just saying that earlier. When it comes to self improvement and stuff like that, people, it's like it's romanticized to blame other people and talk about toxic people and cutting people off. But people don't like to talk about holding themselves accountable. So that's good that you can reflect on how you've contributed to the negative stuff around your life. That's what's up. That's the right mindset. Yeah, because everyone wants to feel like they're the main character, and we're all the main character of our lives. But if you go on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, all you see is people reposting quotes like, "Yo, I had to cut off the fake friends," and this and that. But if everybody has fake friends, then who's being real? Like, everybody can't be fake. Like, a lot of these people posting these messages are probably the problem, which is cool because none of us are perfect. But a lot of us, like including me, we got to do self reflecting and see how we contribute to the issues around us. Do we treat people the way we want to be treated? Are we showing love the way we want to be loved? I think we should. I think, like, before anyone criticizes others, you should act the way you're supposed to act. You know. But I hope it only goes up from. I hope it only goes up from here for you, Taylor. Yo, Daphne, do you know what you would sell? Like, if you did the e-commerce thing, do you know what you would sell? Okay. All right, see you, Taylor. I'll be here every day at 9 p.m. New York City time. Look at that, a nice little community forming already. It's only my second night streaming, one step at a time. Yeah, she knows how to cook. But Daphne, like, I when you have like, I get invited to eat to a lot of to a lot of places for free. Like, and if it's not for free, they're paying me just to be there. Um, because me eating at their restaurant is a lot of exposure for them. So even though she knows how to cook, if you're in like one of the most popping cities in the world and they're inviting you to eat at the finest restaurants for free, you can't turn that down. That's why I'm able to have such a variety in the dishes. You know what I mean? Sushi, steak, like um, you know, and I love to eat. Like I love to eat. It's the perfect combination. But yeah, she knows how to cook. She's Bengali. Her family's from Bangladesh, so I get to eat that kind of cuisine. What makes you a foodie? Like, why would you call yourself a foodie? Is it because you like food or Chrissy's Pizza? Yo, Andrew, is that in New York? Chrissy's Pizza. I don't think I ever heard of that. Is that in New York? Nah, I never had that though. My go-to spots is it's called Nolita Pizza and Joe's Pizza. I guess yo, I guess yo, is it in Manhattan? You remember? Is it in Manhattan, Andrew? Now let me look it up. Now I'm curious. Chrissy's Pizza. Oh, nah, it's in Brooklyn. It's in Brooklyn, dog. Yeah, it's in Brooklyn. I don't like. I live in Midtown Manhattan, so like I don't really. I'll go to Brooklyn to hoop or play soccer. Other than that, like I love like NYC. So I'm not really in Brooklyn like that. Oh, okay, Daphne, you love to eat food. Okay, that's what makes you a foodie. Nah, because I get the reason I ask is because foodie, like you have foodie and then you have like foodies. Like they know the origin of the food. They'll critique the flavor. They'll critique the spice, the salt. Like I guess if you look at my content, you'd be like, you might be like he's a foodie, but I don't think I'm a foodie though. I just like to eat. So I don't. So when people say foodie, I don't really know what they mean sometimes. You know, like I don't really do food reviews. Like I'm not gonna critique your dish. Like I'm just gonna devour it, or it wasn't too good. Like, that's it for me. Okay, I hear you. Okay. I mean, honestly, dog, the fact that you're saying that, maybe you should open up a channel, eat some food and just critique it and see who likes it. Like what I like about content is that it doesn't cost anything to do it. Like you could be eating a plate of food, get behind the mic one day and just and just give your breakdown. Not even a mukbang. It can be simpler than that. You could be eating Popeyes, and when you're done eating the Popeyes, you give a review. Just something to get you started. If you truly love doing that. Yeah. What's up? What's up, Ali Perez 5922? These names are crazy. These names are long. Where you from, Ali Perez? Why would you create an AI character? Are you scared to show your face, or are you not comfortable with showing your face? I got you. Fair enough. That's fair. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up, but I'll be here at the same time tomorrow, 9 p.m. Um, and every weekday, and slowly build this up one step at a time, just like everything else um, just like all my other platforms on social media. So it'll get better and better. The format will get crispier. But for those of you who have been here, like in the beginning of this journey, thank you. Thank you for those who engaged. Um, all those little things help. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.